Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is Three Buck Theater, and so some interesting news just came out of Bob Iger, CEO of Disney, who just today confirmed he will be staying on until July 2019, when I pretty much expect him to announce his run for the presidency in 2020. Not really related to movies, but just something I want to put out there in the ether in case it ever comes back. I can go, called it. But he in a talk today was talking a little bit about the Han Solo movie that is going to be coming out next May, right? They're shooting it right now, and there's not a lot of details. But he did drop a little tidbit. He says here that the movie will follow Han from the ages of 18 through 24, show him finding the Falcon, meeting Chewbacca, and getting his name. So he wasn't born Han Solo, right? Or is it him getting his name as a smuggler, as a scoundrel? It's one of those things that's very much open for discussion depending on how you want to look at it. But okay, let's unpack this here. So follow him from age 18 through 24, a six-year tale, right, of Han Solo's life. And I'm assuming Woody Harrelson is being his kind of mentor and everything else. Like we get that. And so I can understand what that's going to be. I don't know. I'm a little bit, I'm a little turned off by this, to be honest with you. I wanted like a standard adventure. The events of all of the other movies have gone over a couple days. Well, maybe not so much like Revenge of the Sith. No, I mean, that was like towards a couple weeks maybe, right? Revenge of the Sith as well as Attack of the Clones. I mean, these movies all take place in a matter of a couple days, not over the course of 6 years. So Han Solo going from age 18 to age 24 is a little odd because in 1977, he was how old when he was like 35, I think, when the first Star Wars movie, right? Like when that happened, at least in terms of reality, he was 35. So that would be 11 years between the Han Solo movie and Star Wars A New Hope. So that's a pretty big gap, right? That's a pretty big thing. We don't know necessarily how long in between A New Hope and this movie there's going to be. We don't know how any of that's going to play out. As I said in my previous video on this, where I kind of have beef with him being a hero, is because that's not who he was. And so that he becomes a hero with the rebellion and coming back and helping Luke destroy the Death Star. He becomes a hero when he becomes General Solo. He becomes a hero over the course of those movies. He becomes the character that we love. Yes, a scoundrel at heart, but still going to do the right thing. And I assume that that's going to be what's happening here. I get that they're going to keep in line with the character, but the 6-year gap thing is just like, what the shit? It's like, yeah, okay, fine. We're going to show him getting, I mean, look, I would understand that they'd want to maybe take a little bit of time. All right, because clearly him, winning the Millennium Falcon from Lando, him meeting Chewbacca, and then becoming a smuggler, and I guarantee you they're gonna do the fucking Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. I guarantee you that's gonna happen. That's gonna be in there as well. But that does kind of feel like that might have been a long time prior to the events of A New Hope, because Han was like banking on the legend of the Millennium Falcon when he first meets Obi-Wan and Luke. He's kind of like, basically like, no, this thing did the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs, expecting them to know what it was. And so you can kind of see that having taken place a while before. I don't know. I do not know how to feel about this. Because everything I'm seeing about it is raising red flags, in my opinion. And me being a gigantic Star Wars nerd is one of those things where it's like, I don't want to feel that. I want to feel excitement and excitement for this particular property. But I feel like they might be trying a bit too hard with this. Now, I might be overjudging. I might be overreacting. This is simply one tweet from a guy who covers Disney and more for the Wall Street Journal, and also happens to be one of the guys who maliciously attempted to take down PewDiePie last month. So, whatever. But the thing is, it's like, this is a tidbit of information that we have. This is what we're going on here. I'm not 100% sold. I love Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. I think they're fantastic directors. I love the cast of the Han Solo movie. I love the character of Han Solo. Lawrence Kasdan co-wrote the script. I'm on board with everything about this. Screams to me, okay, I'm on board. But when you have like Disney.com or Lucasfilm.com saying like Han Solo, smuggler, scoundrel, hero, and you're like, don't make him a hero. He's not there yet. And then you get Bob Iger saying, oh yeah, no, the story's going to cover 6 years of his life, how he gets to Millennium Falcon, how he meets Chewbacca, and how, the life debts formed and everything else. And I have a feeling that saving Chewbacca is gonna what's gonna cause a rift between him and Han Solo, or him and Woody Harrelson's character, probably because Woody Harrelson's character, who I believe is a Mandalorian, is going to be probably more of like the hardcore smuggler, fuck everyone, you're out for yourself, kind of like the pirate's life for me sort of thing. And him, and Han saving Chewbacca from the slave camps is going to be what is, covered. And what's funny about this too is that back in the day, during the expanded universe books, when those were coming out, Lucas had said, you cannot touch how Han and Chewbacca met. You can't do that. Like, that is something that he kept close to his chest. He didn't want that being explored by another writer, even though in early 2000s they killed off Chewbacca in the book series and then later on brought him back. But this is very significant, is what I'm trying to get to. And I really hope they don't fuck it up. And I know they're probably not going to fuck it up, and I'm just being overly cautious, but I still have worries. I have to now wait for footage. I'm pretty sure Comic-Con, they're going to show us stuff. I'm pretty sure Celebration, they're going to show us stuff. So, and I'm not going to be at Celebration because that's in Florida and I live in fucking Oregon. So I'm not going to get there. But what are your guys' thoughts on this? Do you have high hopes for it given who's involved? Do you think it's going to be a flop? Do you think this is a mistake? These are things I'm curious about. Go ahead and write them down in the comments. My name is, of course, Matt Jarbo. You've been listening to $3 Theater. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Check back daily for more movie commentary from me. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day. Peace out.